Okay, so I have a confession to make. I have a binder. I made a whole video about me getting my binder, but I never wear it because it is so uncomfortable. More on the specifics of that later, but in my research of trying to figure out other ways to minimize my chest and maximize comfort, I came across the option of compression tops. So I'm gonna buy one and I'm gonna compare it to my binder, to a sports bra, and to a normal bra so that you can see what it does. That way you can make a decision of if you want a binder or a compression top or whatever you want to do, because binders are kind of intense. I also considered trans tape, but it's just kind of a lot. It's not something you can just put on. It's like you gotta do a lot. So I'm not doing that one today. Okay, so we're on the tomboyx website. I haven't ever gotten anything from them, but what stuck out to me was this adjustable compression top, because like I don't want things to be too tight on my shoulders, so it seems like a really good option. And they have a new color that luckily will work for me. My binder is black, so I want a different option for like white shirts and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy this compression top. I'm using the hotspot on my phone to do this, so my computer's like... Also, before I get further into the video, I want to do a giveaway for either a compression top or a binder for a viewer. So yeah, there will be more details at the end about that.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
I'm constantly shutting myself in my closet again. Where do we want the greenery, folks? Over here? My boyfriend said that we're not allowed to have these in our apartment. I'm a YouTuber, babe. You're gonna have to get used to something. So, it's been a month and a half. I didn't want to get into it. The package is here. It's been here it didn't take a month and a half for it to arrive. But I got the wrong size first. It was a whole thing. So, I guess I'll just show you I'm not wearing a bra right now. So that's already sabotaging myself. This is me in a regular bra. This one is from Parade. It's not really compressive, it's just a bralette, so it doesn't have that much extra padding either. Let's open this bad boy up. Here it is. So as I said, I got the wrong size, but then the exchange process was really easy. This is my first item from tomboyx. I know they recently released some stuff at Target. I went to try to find it and I could only find 2 things and they were not the most, they did not speak to me. This is the compressor top. So it's got adjustable straps there. I know you guys just saw me shopping. That was so long ago for me though, so I guess I'm gonna try this on then. That seems to be the next step. Regular boobage. So, compressor top on. I'm gonna adjust my boobs a little bit to be a little bit more pec shaped. I'm just being realistic, guys. Here we are with the compression top. I definitely like am compressed, but like I'm definitely biased because I already know what the binder looks like. I'm not sure that this is much different from a compressive sports bra, guys. One thing is it's a little bit longer line here at the bottom, but there's one important distinction that I think really helps the binder. There's no loose fabric here, so you can still see the shape of my boobs on the outside, which actually makes a big difference because a binder, which I'll show you in a second, has sort of this loose fabric that comes straight down, and that helps create a straight line down that eliminates the boob shape. However, I can already say with certainty this is way more comfortable than the binder and more comfortable than like my compressive sports bra. This is actually quite comfortable. I feel like this would be a good option too as like a swim top with trunks. They only have one like skin tone, and that's this one, which is, it happens to be my skin tone, so I'm really the only person that It's hot in the studio today. Next I'm going to show you actually the compressive sports bra. Gonna adjust in here as well. People have different ways they like to adjust. So this is a compressive sports bra. As you can see, it's kind of the same level of compression as the compression top. It's also about the same price though, so it's not like you're winning necessarily with the specific model. This sports bra is from Gymshark, and my brother, who's trans, has said that their zip-up sports bras are also good for compression. So usually it's a good sign if women are like, this sports bra is so unflattering. I will show you the binder. I don't know if this video is good, but it's gonna be helpful, and that's what matters. God, I have this horrible sunburn on my back, and I can tell that getting into this binder is gonna suck. And I'm sweaty. Jesus. Somebody get help. So, breathe. This is pointed like less comfortable. But here's the level of compression here. Granted, it is black, so you're going to see less shape in it than with the other colors. Still, the compression is like noticeably a lot better. It does hurt my titties a little bit. Or it's just a little uncomfortable. You know, they tell you like your binder's not supposed to hurt, but that doesn't mean it's supposed to be comfortable. I made sure I did my measurements correctly to get the right size for this. Binder is definitely still a winner in terms of compression. And as you can see, this loose fabric creates a more boxy shape. Like, it's also black, so you can't really tell. There's not like a boob shape happening here. It's just the fabric going down, which you'll see under a shirt makes a huge difference. For reference, I got a size large in the binder, size medium in the compression top. And honestly, I just don't wear my binder that much because it is pretty uncomfortable to breathe in. I have to be a lot more conscious about it. That can be a trade-off that is like worth it if you experience severe gender dysphoria and you really need your chest to be compressed, like you just need it because you fucking need it. Like, that can be really worth it. But like, I don't experience that level of dysphoria around my chest that often, so I don't feel that I really need to be wearing a binder that much, and therefore I don't. I also experience a little chafing around the underarms when I do wear it, but you can see my sunburn.
Another thing for me, which I feel like is really important to say, is that I like the way my boobs are shaped, and I know that wearing a binder a lot would cause tissue damage, probably, that changes the way your boobs are. It makes them sag, it makes them different. And I like how my boobs are shaped. So it's sort of that constant question of like, how much can I wear this without causing any kind of like tissue damage or like tissue changes, I would say. I don't know enough about that stuff to be sure, but like, I just know that it would change the way my boobs are shaped, and I love my boobs. I do. Like, sometimes I don't like how they look under clothing, but like, generally I love them. Yeah, that kind of also is a contributing factor as to why I don't really wear my binder that much. Being transparent about that.
Out of all of these options, I would say that this top does give me the most euphoria, but practically under like big t-shirts and stuff, I feel like I'll be wearing the compression top because it compresses a decent amount, you know, more than a regular bra without suffocating. I mean, you can even see like my how much happier I am in this. I honestly feel like if this design just had that extra fabric here, that could make a really big difference. If anybody wants, you know, tomboyx, if you want to design a compression top with me, I would be happy to give you input. Let's do the shirt comparisons between the different things, and I'll switch to a little voiceover iris for that because I won't be able to really see the differences between the shirts.
So first off, we have the bralette from Parade, just to give you an idea of what my chest looks like under all of these shirts without any level of compression.
This is definitely an example of a bra shirt combo that I would just not be comfortable with wearing.
Next up is the Gymshark sports bra. I actually think I bought this kind of for the purpose of compression under t-shirts and stuff, but I actually work out in it. It's kind of my go-to. Yes, this is just what that looks like. Next up is the tomboyx compression top. Honestly, it seems pretty similar to the sports bra, but here it is for your viewing. And lastly, we have the GC2B binder, which is definitely the most compressive out of all of the options. If you want a more in-depth look at the binder, I have a whole video about it on my channel. So let's compare the sports bra and the tomboyx compression top. So on the first side, it looks like honestly the sports bra is doing more, and then on the second side it looks like the tomboyx compression top is doing more. So it's honestly just like the placement of my boobs. These honestly look quite similar. It's up to you. What do you guys think? For reference, I've included the bralette for my regular bust, but this is the compression top versus the binder because I figure that's what most of you are here to see, the comparison between those two specifically. There's definitely varying levels of compression, so it's definitely we've kind of got a boob gradient going on here, which is funny, but that is that, so you can see what that looks like.
In terms of compression, the binder wins easily. It's way more compressive than the other options. This, however, does not win for comfort because it's pretty uncomfortable. And between these two, I would say that the compression top wins in terms of comfort, although they kind of display a similar amount of compression. This one is just like, it's a racer back design for one thing, so it kind of squeezes the shoulders. Yeah, so this one's a little bit more comfortable. You're not gonna run into the armpit issue because the straps are adjustable. And then also the cut of this is like low enough that you'll probably be able to wear it under a lot of shirts. The straps aren't super thick, although they are thick. Between these two, this one's for comfort. This one maybe one's for compression, not entirely sure. Between these three options, I would honestly pick a different one depending on what shirt I'm wearing. For the white tank, I actually felt like, wow, I've actually never combined this binder with the white tank, and I loved how that looked on me. That being said, I'd probably wear that on a hot day, you know, get old fast, but I would love how it looked on me. So that was a winner for that shirt. The button-down shirt, this was also a winner. However, in terms of longevity of wear, one of these two probably. And then for the oversized t-shirt, honestly, one of these two. There is definitely a difference between these two and the binder. The binder is more compressive. In terms of like comfort, which is probably what you're going for if you're wearing a big oversized tee, these are very good. I will have the binder, these two, and the regular bra linked below with the size that I wear. But if you're gonna get any of these, you should really do your measurements so that you are binding safely and so that you're as comfortable as possible with these options. I hope this video was really helpful for you guys. That's why I made it, because I don't think this video exists. And I will see you in the next one.
You're interested in me, but you're not. No, I should go before you. Get me caught in your rope. In my hope I see you.